there's different ways we can lead by example and exemplify 5D or 4D qualities, which is more our middle self and higher self as opposed to our ego. Leading by example, we can love it from our medium energy or higher self energy, or we can love it from our ego. So the ego or a certain energy can always creep in where we feel like boastful or arrogant or way better than others, where we think, yay, look at me, like I'm doing this, I'm kick ass and like better than you. It can be in the back of our head almost. But really and truly, that's not really what most people who'll be saying this will be sharing. As I've personally had my vibration rise through my own conscious work in myself, which is also through allowing in or asking for higher frequency energies from beings and places outside there in the universe. I've naturally been more in my heart and more rooted in sincerity and care and genuineness. So what I've learned lately, among many other things, is that it's nice to say things that we're learning, and I used to do this many years ago on social media. I'd share what I'm learning and preach, so to speak, preach the good stuff, the good news, the wisdom or the knowledge. But it doesn't become part of you until you've lived it for long enough and practiced it and done self-work with what's called the integration of it, or the processing your own life and lessons and traumas. At least for me, that's how it's worked for me, and integrating the new energy and the new ways or virtues that we wish to embody and to live. So for me, leading by example is the truest way, the most powerful way. So what I want to do and what I've been learning and practicing is to be the peacefulness and in it is. So for example, sometimes we can get sucked into having a debate, a discussion, and sometimes a difference of opinion, but sometimes you can elevate to an argument even, or a clash or collision or a blocking of somebody if it's on social media. And what I've learned today, I've practiced it and I've beat it, was just an energy of where I wasn't resisting, I wasn't fighting back on or getting personal with a person who could be described as getting offensive towards me or judgmental or personal with me. And definitely they definitely had a lot of energy rise within them, emotions, and a trigger, taking things, being very upset or something with me, and I didn't even talk to them, and I just basically made a comment and asked a question, and it was soft energy, it was respectful energy. But my response to him in the past would have been laced with a lot of reactivity of 3D energy and ego and hurt and pain body and all that sort of stuff, all that good stuff. But today it was thankfully, because I had a lot of practice and integrations lately, especially with the election time, there's a lot of chaos on my page, a lot of mayhem, so I was practicing there, and I'm always doing inner work or allowing in higher energies daily, basically speaking, so to speak, just gentle, general, gradual promotion of my higher self, so to speak. So I'm just letting whatever words come to me just to flow out, kind of. Promotion is a funny word, I'm being promoted from my lower self to my higher self. Can I handle that position, that job position? But today I was the peace. I be the peace. I be the change that I want to see in the world. I be the peacefulness. And the reason why I'm making this video is not to just talk about me, but I want to encourage and support you and to show you to a certain degree that this is how you can do it also. The messages from the high consciousness beings, like the Pleiadians and Arcturians and other beings, it basically is about us being the change and embodying what we want to see in the world, and to be the leaders and the way showers. Show the way, teach people by example, and show them how it's done, and be it deep down in our energy field, our consciousness. So I'm pretty happy with myself, so to speak. I'm glad that I have more peace, let's put it that way. I'm glad that I didn't get all like snuffed in, like sucked into a big discourse of like back and forth, and I was just saying nice things, like, you know. But I wasn't being a spiritual walkover, or like a spiritual bypassing walkover either. There's nothing to defend. But if we want peace in our relationships, we truly got to be the peace when someone else is not being peaceful whatsoever. If we want someone to be loving and respectful to us and not interrupt us, we got to stop interrupting them and be respectful and kind and loving to them. So kindness is the language of angels, and that's one of my goals and intentions for today, is to be kind. So I feel like I definitely was very kind and peaceful and respectful and polite and friendly towards the person, and one or two other little people who were small, triggered. But one man was particularly seemed to be very triggered. I'm glad. I'm just grateful for all of my teachers. I'm extremely happy for all of my teachers. I'm so grateful, and I pass on a great deal of like appreciation and quite a lot of sort of credit or whatever else, acknowledgement and appreciation and gratitude to them. Like, without all of my loving teachers, and as well as downloads from higher frequency energies of the universe, like the sun, Arcturians, Palladians, and all sorts of other like light beings and consciousnesses out there in the world, I just wouldn't be where I am today. So I thank all of my lessons and every single now moment gift, which is called the present moment, because it's a present. Without all of my life's experiences, I wouldn't be where I am. So I hope you feel the gratitude and appreciation gradually attuned to that too, and know it's all perfect. And keep ascending to higher energies, higher frequencies, because that's what Ascension is all about. It's just simply a change of your energy and consciousness, and a change of perspective, and a change of the mode of living that you live by. That's all it is. So we don't ascend to some other place, but it seems like the place around us and outside of us seems very different, because when we raise our frequency, consciousness, energy and vibration, it seems like a different place. The world becomes different because we're looking through a different set of eyes, and we're viewing through the filter of our heart. So yeah, that's all I really want to say, everyone. Like, loads of love. Thanks for watching, and yeah, thanks for everyone who shares and likes these videos and shares them with others when they're inspired to potentially give the opportunity for the people to gain something from them. And other than that, Happy New Year, everyone. Belated Happy Christmas. It was my birthday yesterday, so thanks for all the birthday wishes that came through. I got back to as many as I could. Appreciate all the love and kindness. There's so many, and some people I probably didn't even see, because it's so hard to scroll back when people post on my timeline. Usually it's like possibly 1,000 people, which is wild, or hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds. But I'm not sure if there's that many this year, but there used to be, and this year there's still quite a lot too. So yeah. Marina says thanks. Okay, Marina, no problem whatsoever. Pleasure. It's a pleasure. Like, it really is a pleasure, my friends, to lead, to change ourselves, and to feel more happiness and peace. Like, it really is. Like, it's just a sweet feeling to feel happier and better in life. Because like, who wants strife? Like, we don't want strife. That's why I'm making these videos, like, to share the joy and to celebrate my learning and my advancement and evolution in life. But enormous amount is just from my heart, because I care for others, and there's just not enough examples around for us all to easily see, oh, that's how it's done with people and relationships and communication and our energy and emotions. Simple. It's so many examples around me. That's how you do it. But there isn't, so that's why I want to get out there. And anyone can do this. But as a life number one, we're natural leaders and way showers to show a new way. It's not just life number one who can do this, but it's definitely a big part of my life purpose, so to speak, just to get out there, put myself forward, but even just in daily life, to lead by example, to be the leader from a very non-arrogant type of way, just a very simple way, like to show the way. That's all. Like, show the way to myself, just to sort of exemplify a positive thing. That's all it means. To exemplify a positive good thing that's new compared on this planet. That's all. Kind of new, you know what I mean? It's not like totally widespread, everyone being the peace all around us in society. So yeah, Thanks again. Loads of love to my friends. I'll see you again next video. And have a beautiful now moment always, and a beautiful day.